Tom McGee here. Wanted to go through a couple of ways to help you produce a little bit more speed with the 7-iron, but also get the club coming from a good spot. It's been something I've been playing around with a little bit, really found some nice success with these feelings, and I got the TrackMan here, so I'll put up a couple numbers when I'm playing around with the 7-iron. I'm trying to work on getting a little bit more energy. I think it's a good place to start with an iron swing if you're looking to move into the driver and you want to produce a little bit more energy with the driver. I like building it up first with like a 7-iron or something, and then working on transferring that. I've done a little tiny bit of stuff with the speed sticks. I haven't done it the full training program, so I can't speak to that. If someone's doing that and they really like it, and you find that your body feels good, then obviously it makes sense for you. For me personally, I find if I'm doing more of the right stuff in the gym, I'm able to transfer that type of movement and those speeds into the golf swing to help me produce a little bit more energy. Just to give you a reference, probably when I first got the TrackMan in 2010, so 10 years ago, I would probably swing my 7-iron around 90 miles an hour. Now I can get it if I'm working on it and I'm trying to produce more speed. I can get it over 100, but it's a lot of the stuff that I've done away from the course to help me build those that type of speed. Not that you need to swing 7-iron at 100 miles an hour. It's just it's neat to figure out how fast you can do it and then sort of scale off there. When I was teaching today, I talked about with a player, I want him to swing as fast as he knows he can stay in balance. So when you know that, like 100%, I'm going to stay in balance this swing, that's the speed I want you to play at. If you're not sure if you can stay in balance, then I think you're swinging a little bit too quick, or the club might be out of position coming down. That's causing the balance issue. But I always want players to be in balance, have good control of their footwork, and then from there be able to transfer that energy into the ball. So I'm going to talk through a couple things that I'm doing right now in my swing to help me produce energy and then also still deliver a good hit. So as I'm coming back, I want this right hip to drive back a little bit away from the ball so my right shoulder and everything can get behind me. For me personally, sometimes I get a little bit short and this right shoulder works a little bit up instead of back, so I like feeling like this right shoulder gets behind me and then I get nice into this right hip, and then from there I'm keeping the club coming from the inside, but making sure that this lead rib and lead arm really rotate out of the way to help me go around and then transfer that energy into the ball. So I'll hit a couple here and see what we can do speed wise, and see if we can hit some nice shots. So I'll hit a couple smooth ones here. So it's a pretty good swing. So that's 93. Okay, so not crazy. For me, that's like a pretty good speed, and I'll just keep sort of working it up and see what we can get to today for fun. Same stuff, load it up. Feel like I don't try to hold the angle at all when I'm doing this. I'm just making sure I get the club in a good spot and I get that left side to move the way I want through impact. I moved a little bit laterally on that one. I felt I went this way, so I drew it just a little bit more than I want, but it was 95. A couple more here. Make sure I'm using a good push off the ground here to keep it increasing that speed. Effortless power is my objective. .96. It wasn't flush, but speed was higher, so that's okay. And my balance still felt pretty good. A couple more. Good. I don't think that's going to be. Oh, it was 97. All right, see what I can get here. If I can get it to 100, a couple more, good load up, and then same stuff on the way down. And when I start swinging this fast, the launch obviously is going to go up a little bit. 96.9. All right, try two more and see if I can get one fast enough or not. Stand not too far. There we go. 98, right on the edge. All right, last one. See if I can get it up to 100 today. Chunked it. I'm gonna hit one more. 98.1, but a little heavy. I can't end on that. I can do better. $99.2, so right on the edge of it, and that's like, I'm not gonna swing that hard when I play. I'm gonna probably keep it around 94 is the number that I like, because it's funny, to get it to that speed, I'm putting a lot more output in, and then I lose a little bit of control. So I like around 93, 94. I feel like I'm swinging smooth, and I can control that ball a little bit better. So just some ideas to help you get more speed. So making sure that hip rotates, get that right shoulder out of the way, and then as you're coming down, you're gonna let this left side keep moving, and that's gonna help the club move around you properly at impact versus trying to get around too quick, and that's gonna be an issue. So give that a try, see if you can work on that 7 iron speed first, and then build that up into driver.